I don't know what the objectives of this trip are, except to have our Secretary of State go on bended knee. I mean, what more do they have to do for us to say enough is enough? Here's what has to occur before you get to sit down with our Secretary of State as a precondition for talks. But this administration is just desperate for diplomacy's sake, and our adversaries continue to take advantage of it.
That was Florida Congressman Michael Waltz joining me earlier on the show this morning discussing Secretary of State Antony Blinken's trip to China this week. He's going on Sunday. A State Department official now tempering the expectations of the visit following a tense call with China's foreign minister yesterday, saying it's unlikely it will lead to a potential breakthrough. We weren't expecting one, by the way. Joining me right now is Heritage Foundation Senior Fellow for China Strategy and author of The 100-Year Marathon, which is an excellent book, a must-read by Michael Pillsbury. Michael, great to see you this morning. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you, Maria.
So what is going to be accomplished by this trip? We see how China has become more aggressive with all of these provocations, while we also have one eye on the investigation into the Biden family having taken money from communist China.
Well, this trip is extremely important because it's the Biden administration announcing to the Congress, to all the criticism of China, we don't care. We are going to do what we want with China. We're going to have diplomatic relations. We're going to agree to anything China wants, basically, other than making public statements that, oh, you shouldn't have forced labor with the Uyghurs, or, oh, you should treat American companies better. But this is a very strong statement from the Biden administration that the Republicans, especially in the House, who've been talking so much, emphasize the word talking, we are not going to pay attention to them. They're all bark and no bite, is what a Biden administration official said to me about Republicans in the House. There's no confirmations being held up by the Senate on China. No legislation has passed that requires monitoring of American investment in high-tech sectors in China. The Foreign Agents Registration Act that Hunter Biden may have violated, it should be tightened up. Even the FBI wants it to be tightened up. That's not happening. Jim Jordan has had no hearings on it. The China initiative at DOJ was canceled. There's been talk about the China initiative should come back. There's no legislation to do it. That in turn also comes before Jim Jordan's committee. So we've got a real crossing of the red line here by the Biden administration. What are you going to do about it? What is Congress going to do about this kind of trip by the Secretary of State? And apparently the answer is going to be nothing. Just talk about it.
That's unbelievable.
It's very sad, Maria.
It is, because this has national security implications for America and American families. House Select Committee on China Chairman Mike Gallagher has an op-ed in the Journal called Zombie Engagement with Beijing. He says the Biden administration is trying to revive an approach Washington has pursued and failed for more than 30 years. He goes on to say, we now know that prosperity has served only to embolden Mr. Xi's worst authoritarian instincts. Michael, so you're hearing a lot out of the China Select Committee, but you're right. I mean, we were supposed to get limitations from the White House on investing in Chinese companies. Many of those companies, by the way, have already been sanctioned. They're on the entities list, and yet no limitations. Investors can continue to fund the CCP's expansion.
Right. What the Heritage Foundation is trying to do to help Chairman Gallagher and his ranking Democrat, we've made a list of 100 things that Congress can do about China. The list comes from things that Congress people have already said, but it's trying to track what are they doing. Mike Gallagher was supposed to do this himself, but instead he's become kind of like the Maria Bartiromo show. I mean that as a compliment, Maria, in the Congress, that he issues op-ed pieces, he makes speeches as though he's a professor of foreign policy, not as though he's a congressman who's been entrusted by the House leadership to recommend legislation that will fix these things. So our list of 100 examples are things we wish he would do, and not do op-ed pieces in the Wall Street Journal about things people already know about,
and you say,
but actually have a bill with 206, should pass and do this. That's what congressmen are supposed to do.
And you say the big news is an entirely new secret plan for Biden to praise Xi Jinping right now. Michael, we've got to have you back to talk about that part of it. Michael Pillsbury, that'll do it for us.